Hey everyone, she's O.
She's F.
And reverse it and you get
EffandOh.
Welcome back. Us. Right? Okay, yeah. Because we haven't been on in like 5 months because our lives as seniors are really hectic. Yeah, that's pretty much my only excuse. Anyway, we do have some good news. Sam O got college. Yay!
Woo!
She got into Temple and Oneonta and Mount St. Ida, but she probably won't go there.
St. Ida?
Mount Ida. But you probably won't go there because it's really small. Sorry, Mount Ida-ers. I'm still waiting for my colleges because apparently no one likes me. Yeah. Ha ha. Yeah, funny. Anyway, we decided instead of keeping our promise to you and doing our supernatural book selection, we're going to come back today and each give you or tell you about a book that we personally love, an old book that we read in like middle school pretty much 5 years ago, and how we still love it, we still love the characters, the plot, and we're going to review them for you. Yeah. And hopefully you'll go out, read them, buy them, make a funny parody of it. Who knows what you're going to do with your life. Okay, so Sam, you can start first because I can't believe that we found this book in your room and I'm super excited. So,
Okay.
Yay, okay.
So the first book we're going to talk about, I bought when I was in 6th or 7th grade. And then I shared it with Sam.
F.
And this book
My name's F.
is Son of the Mob by Gordon Corman. It's pretty old. The book's from 2002 originally. And the basic idea of the book is that, what's his name? Vince Luca.
Oh, I can't believe we forgot his name.
Well, I was going to say Luke, and I was like, wait, that's not
hey,
right.
at least you got the Luke and the Luca.
His father is a mob boss, and they live in Nassau County on Long Island.
They do?
Yeah.
Oh, that's awesome! I never knew that. After you read that.
Even though his dad's a mob boss, he's a very good dad, and Vince goes to a regular high school with a bunch of other kids because he doesn't want the mob life for himself. He wants to be a filmmaker. And at school one day, he meets a girl.
Oh, sorry. My neck looked really chubby.
And he starts to fall for her, and she starts to fall for him. There's actually this really weird occurrence where they get laced together. Really, really weird.
But don't spoil it. Don't spoil all the good details.
It turns out that her dad is the #1 cop set on arresting Vince's father. So the whole book is about them with their relationship, trying to figure out how they're going to work it out when their parents are such big enemies. And just
Romeo and Juliet.
Also about just falling in love in high school with a total mafia twist to it.
Romeo and Juliet, mafia style. What's up?
Mother trucker.
Mother trucker. But yeah, that's Son of the Mob. They did not make a movie of it because they're stupid. Buy them. But the book I picked, they did make a movie of recently.
More like a stupid parody.
Stupid parody because they changed most of the characters, most of the plot, the age, the love scenes,
the everything,
the ending,
the everything.
Yeah, so don't watch the movie.
Don't watch the movie, and if you watch the movie, don't judge the book off of that.
Yeah, please. If you're gonna watch the movie before, or you watch it and then you're gonna read this book, just make sure that you read it with a clear head and take your time reading it because it has a lot more history than the movie because it's actually made for teenagers and young adults instead of 5-year-olds on Disney Channel. So my book is Avalon High by Meg Cabot. What up, mother trucker? This book is fantastic. Me and Sam read it, probably like a year or two.
I think it was in 7th grade.
Yeah, probably like a year or two, maybe the same time around as Son of the Mob. This book is about Elle. They changed her name in the movie. I'm pretty sure it's not Ellie anymore. It's like Lindsay. I don't even know what the heck it is, but they changed her name. And it's about how she moves to Avalon. She has an older brother.
She doesn't move to... Did she move to... Is Avalon there?
Yeah. They moved to Avalon, the
I've
school.
read this book forever.
And she meets Will Wagner. You find out in the book that his real name is A. William Wagner. Will is actually his middle name, and his first name is Arthur. Elle is not actually King Arthur in this book like she is in the movie. She has a different role that she plays. Will is the descendant of King Arthur.
The reincarnation.
The reincarnation, I'm sorry. He has more in common with King Arthur. He has a dog boat. different scenes that Elle's in with him. They go on a boat. They're at a party at his house, but it's like a different type of party. They have a lot of different encounters. She has a cat named Tigger, and it's just a really great book. When we read this, it has a lot of history,
a lot of mythology,
yeah,
King Arthur,
it's
Knights of the
great.
Round Table kind of stuff.
It's a really good book. Her parents don't know about it until the end, unlike the book where they help her. I mean the movie. But this
we're not going to
book,
tell you who she really is because we don't want to ruin it for you.
No, and we don't want to tell you what happens with her and Will at the end because that would also ruin it. But it's a really great book. You can get it, I believe now, back then you could only get it in hardcover. I'm pretty sure you can get it in probably paperback now. It's a little bit cheaper. Son of the Mob is already like $7. This was $17, but now, because it's hardcover.
$6.
$6.
She lies.
Come on, my bad. So this is $17, but I'm sure now if you get it in softcover, it's probably like $10. Maybe cheaper. It's a great book. I still read this to this day. I bought it after Sam lent it to me. And I
stole it for 2 years.
Yeah, and then I gave it back, and then I bought a new one. Yeah, but it's a great book. I still read it. I recently just saw the movie, went home, vomited, and then reread the book, and I can promise you that you are gonna like the book 100 times more. Like that's a promise. But that is if you liked the movie, because it still has the same history and most of the same characters. Her friends that she meets there, 2 track girls, are more in it. So it's just a really great book. And now we're going to give you our ratings. Do you want to do Son of the Mob first? Excuse me while I move.
Sure. I would probably give Son of the Mob a 4 out of 5.
4 out of 5. I'm going to give it a 3.5 only because I hated the sequel.
Mm-hmm.
The sequel wasn't that good. Don't read the sequel. It's going to ruin the first book for you.
It will.
It really will. So
but
don't
the first
bother.
book's really good. It's a bit of a lighter read because it's a younger reading level.
It's true. It's more like tween.
It is. It's a middle school reading level, although we were at adult reading level in middle school.
Yeah, we
but it's a really good book. The storyline's really good.
Yeah. So I'll give that a 3.5. But it was a really good book. I read it and I remember I laughed hysterically during it. I loved the 2 characters I fell in love, so it was a great book. Avalon High though, out of a 5, I will give it a 5. That's how much I love this book. That's how much I read this book. Like this is a great book.
Yeah, I'd give it a 4.75.
There you go. If you are one of the people that read a book once and you're not like us who reread them as the years go on, I'm 100% sure they'll probably have Avalon High at your library, your school library, your public library. Son of the Mob might be a little bit more harder to find because it's not as popular.
Although more harder isn't proper English.
Right. That's why I didn't get into college yet. But Meg Cabot's a really renowned author.
Really
Corman is not as renowned. He only has a few books. So
no, he has quite a bit.
A good amount.
No More Dead Dogs is
Son
another good book by him.
Yeah. But Son of the Mob isn't as well known as most of Meg Cabot's books. So you can most likely find this at your public library. At your school library, Son of the Mob might be a little bit harder to find, but then again, it's $6. If you can't afford it or if you can't find it, go to Amazon.com and I'm sure or eBay and I'm sure they'll have like a cheaper copy.
Barnes & Noble should though because that's where I bought that.
Yeah,
one.
You can go there, buy a cappuccino, sit down and read the book. They won't kick you out. If they do, then sue.
Okay. So we're not going to tell you what we're doing next time because we have no idea and we don't want to tell you we're doing something and change our minds like we did last time.
Yeah, we feel bad about that. So, but we will have something planned. It won't just be like a little surprise for you.
Yeah.
We'll know. What we decided was we're not going to do books in a series. We're not going to do 2 of them at once. We're going to do 1 series an episode.
Yeah.
If we ever do decide to do a series, because most of our series books are either 3 books or more.
Yeah.
So we're going to keep those 1 per episode. So if we have 2 or 3 books in an episode, it'll be a single book. If we have a book that's in a series
we'll just focus on the series.
Right. So we may have for a month 4 episodes. We may have Supernatural, and then 2 of them we have series books, and the other 2 we don't. But it depends on what we're gonna do. But you just have to tune in and find out.
Okay, so we'll catch you next time.
Yep. This is F. I'm F. She's O. Rocking it out. Later.